Just unless you in my reason. Remember as a child, I hated Christmas. That's the worst season. The only gift I ever got was
Yo,
freedom.
it's the
Yo!
Bro Soul Podcast.
Oh, and now sleigh bells ringling, ding, ding, dingling, doo, 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 doo. Now,
Hey,
Rogie,
listen,
come on, man. Let's
y'all
start it
see
out, man.
my
Now, man
shirt.
got that ugly ass sweater on, man. God,
Gotta
that's real
bring it
ugly
out
ass sweater.
of It's your twin right here on the shirt, though.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just doing a mimosa today. I ain't got time for all that alcohol today. Mimosa.
I'm doing the throwback, the Jack Daniels.
Oh, JD, the JD. Respect, JD.
You know, Rosie. Hey, Merry Christmas to everybody.
Merry Christmas, everybody, man.
Yeah, y'all
Hey, you, bro?
It's Christmas, you know.
You doing all right?
No, I'm doing straight, man. You know, I'm back at home for right now. So after Christmas, man, going back to Florida, man. How you feeling?
Man, I ain't feeling too good, man.
Hey, this is the one episode y'all didn't heard him. Ain't feeling too. Hey, listen.
I ain't feeling too good, man.
So let's talk about what's going on.
Be honest, man. It's my first time not being with my family for Christmas. Like, you know, it's different. Like, you know, when you in college and you know you spend time away from your family for periods of time, it's cool. Like, but you always have Christmas.
Always,
like, you know that. Like, you know, you always have Christmas, Thanksgiving.
And I think the thing is with school, you got that extended break.
Like literally a month. Like you got a month.
Yeah, a whole month to enjoy your time for Christmas and New Year's.
For sure. So like, you know, now it's just, I mean, it doesn't even feel like Christmas for me. Like as y'all see, you know, I got the little Christmas tree set up in the back. All right, yeah, you know it's going down. But you know, I'm trying to make it festive, but it's really just like I want to be around my family. You know, I think with the pandemic and kind of like everything has taught me is how much we take this shit for granted. I know we talk about it all the time, but
man,
I just think it's true. Like I didn't know I value being around my family for Christmas this much until I'm not, you know?
And I can definitely relate because last year, or was it the year before, I had to fly home literally for one day. I came home, I think the night of the 24th, Christmas Eve, or like the middle of Christmas Eve day, stayed home just to see the kids open up their gifts. And then like later on that night, I flew right back to Florida. And it was just because I knew how important Christmas was, but my job wouldn't even let me take off. And that's the difference with, like you said, with school. I had all this time at home. So I'm like chilling, I'm relaxing. When you working, when you an adult, bro, Christmas is way different because they don't give a fuck. They don't care about your family. They don't care about your situation. Hey, granted, everybody else local, they just staying at home in Florida. And which is cool, you know what I'm saying?
Right. You know, similar to me here in Georgia.
Everybody should enjoy the time. But once I flew, like, I'm just trying to tell them, like, yo, like, everybody local, like, they can drive home. Me, I gotta fly. Like, y'all can't give me no leniency. Nah, that's a policy rule where we can't do X, Y, and Z.
Rogie, because we about to get into these bitch ass bosses, man.
Man, let's talk about it, man. Because it's like sometimes you think they give you leniency.
Because you work hard. Like, you feel me? Like, you do your job probably above and beyond. And like, I'm gonna be honest, like, I always knew it, you know, because it started off like, you know, prior to me working. Like, once I graduated, I realized what the real world was as far as like the job world. Like, people have a misconception about like freedoms. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, that is why people push entrepreneurship so much, because you really don't have freedom with a job. And we ain't even trying to like be off no other shit, but like for real, like I literally, my mom got in a car accident. You know what I mean? Recently. She's doing well though. She's doing well.
She good?
She's doing well. Yeah. But like, she got in a car accident recently. You know, I want to check up on her. I want to go see her. I can't even go home because I got to work Christmas Eve. You know what I mean? And these are the things that are stripped from you, like humanity, like shit that we take for granted, like the shit that matters to us gets stripped from us, like no matter what, because we not free. Like we gotta answer to an employer, and go
And
ahead.
that's no. And I'm just gonna say, like, you not lying, because during the holidays is when you really feel it the most, because that's really when you really want to go home. You really want to see everybody and just soak it in. Because around Christmas time, that's the most love you're gonna see. Any holiday, really, that's the most you love you're gonna see. And the fact that they just at times these balls strip that away just because they want you to work it. Everybody got business. Everybody want their stuff to be revolving, but we all human at the end of the day. We all got emotions. And the thing is, a lot of people will put your humanity to the side because they want to gain their profit, and they're selfish like tactics.
Man, Rogie, he not welling. Say that last part again. Food, like Nick, these like people real lose their humane side when it come to shit. Like, damn.
People forfeit the humanity for profit. I'm telling you, they really forfeit humanity for profit. And then during the holidays, that shit is the worst, man. Come on. Hey, I want to say too, shout out all you Macy's workers, dog. Listen, I used to work Macy's during Christmas, Slim. Dog.
Crazy.
Dog, is it? Line be packed. I just learned how to work the register yesterday. They got me right there working. I don't work there now. I worked there in college. But I learned how to work the day before. I got a whole line. And niggas just trying to check. They give me the coupons. Slim.
But even like anybody who works in like a Walmart or a Target or any department store, Now this is the difference though, right? When I was working in the public school system, I could use leave. Like that's the thing. Like when you have jobs that are salary based, you can accrue leave. So I had leave, meaning I can take certain days off and get paid because I accrued leave. But the difference was back then, I was home. Like I went into work. I remember I didn't go into work Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, but I went into work like damn near every other day because I'm like, I'm home. Like I can see my family. You know what I mean? Like now is way different.
Not very. And I was gonna say, like, we do take that for advantage. Like whenever we was home, like we didn't really like understand the importance of like having those off days. So like when people stress like save your leave and stuff like that, or try to make sure you work shit out early in the year, so towards the end of the year you'll have some free time. You won't understand that because you at home, you seeing everybody, and plus we still young. Like we just coming out of college, so like life is still new. We still understanding it, and it's just like it's crazy. Because even with the salary jobs, right? I would work there, but it's still seniority. So the people
for sure,
they like taking off like holidays, and it's just like, all right, well, we need some people in this office, so we need 3 people that's like lower rank, and it ain't shit going on. Like I was just in there bored out of my mind. My boss got his little kids running around because he can't even take off. That's the crazy part. He can't even get off. So now he got his 2 little kids in the office. They running around. I'm so bored. I'm making them handshakes with the kids. That's how you know I'm bored. Like literally, but like, and let's talk about it though, right? Like, as an adult, as a child, I would say you really soak in Christmas differently. And we're not saying to take out the pride and nothing like that, but you soaking Christmas differently because during the holiday time, you just ready the gifts to be open. You ain't got no worries in the world. Now, when you an adult, now this is the time where you really have to take your selfish needs or selfish pleasures to the side.
For sure.
Because right now, you just spending money to make sure your significant other happy, your people happy. And then sometimes like even like buying gifts or doing money gestures isn't enough because it don't even buy you happiness at times. And I feel like as an adult, we kind of go through that. Like if you can't be there, you send off gifts and sometimes like, the gifts is always going to do good and everybody's going to appreciate it, but it don't ever like replace that genuine feeling of being there or making sure like seeing that person and stuff like that. Like everything has been different. What you think as an adult?
I think for one, like when you a kid, you don't worry. That's the difference. Like when you a kid, your parents buy your gifts for them. Like they buy their own gifts, but they let you feel like you buying. You know what I mean? Like you're not worrying about nothing. Even when I was in college, like I would worry about Christmas, but I'd be working a little Christmas job. You know what I mean? Some little side work, take care of my family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit, Gucci, like it's smooth. But now as an adult, like you gotta plan your shit. Like you really gotta plan your finances, because for people who don't, for people who do have like bills and things, December 25th is 6 days away from January 1st. And we all know what the first is.
Don't remind me. Don't
you
remind
me?
me.
Like I ain't gonna lie, my power bill is due on the 28th. And then my internet is in my all of that is due at the end of the month, basically. So it's like Christmas is closer to the end of the month. So I had to go ahead and buy my shit in November. Real deal, early, like get it out the way.
I'm gonna drop it. Listen, and this is how I know the real viewers gonna hear this. Black Friday is where I go crazy. Friday,
bro, sales.
Monday, I go crazy.
Rogie, come on, man. We got Rogie to that, man. Food. Ain't nobody talking about spend a ticket. We just saying be smart.
Work smarter, not harder. I'm telling you. Cause I get them sales. I had that Jane sitting at the crib, waiting for me to come home, and I rap them when I get here.
Moses make me lose it.
Shorty,
like,
dog.
Like, no, but no, seriously though, like seriously though, I just think that it just come down to like what you willing to sacrifice. You know what I mean? Because I feel like these times right now, me not being with my family, like when I have a family, I'm gonna cherish every moment of it, because I think Christmas means more when you have kids versus just being an adult. Because let's really keep it 100. Like I had to work like extra hours to make sure everybody got their gift. Like
yeah.
I had to put in time, energy to make sure everybody was happy. And the thing is, I'm not even saying it as to complain. Like this is my loved ones. Like I did it willingly, but I can't ignore the fact that, you know what I mean? That's what I had to do.
But if you look at the good side though, honestly, how I look at it, like, because I know, like, especially even since college, like how you talked about, you get these jobs, or you working your ass off. Like, I was pulling like Macy's was real life whooping my ass with the shifts. I'm talking about shorty learned. I live down the street. She said, "Oh, you really don't want to get no Christmas money." That's how people trick me.
Yeah, fool. Oh my gosh, let me tell you how the balls be always get you. I'm gonna let you fit, but like nigga be like, oh, so you just don't want to make money today, huh? I mean, if you don't want to make money today, just let me know. Like they try to persuade you with the bread,
and they win like every time.
As if it's the end all be all.
I ain't gonna hold you. During that Christmas time, they won. They got me because I was just like, she was like, "You Christmas around the corner, and you about to go back to school. You trying to make money or what? Like you
feel me? And it sounds compelling. It's like shit. I ain't doing nothing else. I might as well go work and get a check.
You feel me? I'm real life like, I live down the street. I can just go home during the Christmas time. It's cool. And what I was gonna go at is like the simple fact: you work hard, you get all this stuff, but it's they smile on their face, the gratitude. Sure. That's the thing that really like opens up the door, like makes me feel better. Cause then as a child, I feel like you gradually progress from, okay, this day is for me,
right?
And it's all for like my being, to like this day is for like the enjoyment of others. Like it's literally to me.
Yeah,
and I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't trying to sound like no sucker duck love you type person. But real life, Christmas is a holiday, like real life filled with
it's
love.
a giving holiday. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, you feel better. I personally feel better knowing that everybody has a gift that I love.
I don't care about going in the hole. I don't care about like taking some L's. Like, yeah, okay, cool. I might have to budget better going after the new year, budget going towards, But however,
but it come one time a year. You know what I mean? Like that's Rogie, man. This shit come real one time a year. What you holding back for now?
Come on now. Like all year, 364 days of the year, they showed you that they loved you, that they cared you, that they cared for you and stuff like that. At least one day, if you ain't doing it on their birthday, one day to show gratitude towards that person. You know what I'm saying? Just to show, you know what? I appreciate you. I love you. I care about you. And I just want to see you happy. And not even that, a lot of times as an adult, we get sidetracked of the holiday where we giving up our loved ones and stuff like that. We over the years, you see people who've like gone through things where they wasn't as fortunate as you, or like they in a fucked up situation. Shit, on Christmas, you can go help out and like give back, or like,
bro. I truly believe that like you need your family. Like this is what like I think we overlook, but the pandemic taught me. Like now, obviously, we all know like all of your family members, meaning blood, are like not you know, the most reliable. But the
correct.
ones who you call family, who you count on, whoever they may be, you know, friend or you know, blood, like that shit's special. Cause like
I look special.
man, time like, bro, I don't overlook the fact that people real be lonely. Like, I talk to, you know, some of my coworkers, like they don't have friends, like they don't have girlfriends, or they don't got niggas. Like a lot of them, in certain cases, have a boyfriend, and that'll be their only friend. And then, like, you know what I mean? And it's just like, damn, like I have. If I was to go back home right now, I got like 7 or 8 places I can go to, you know, for Christmas Day to just spend time, you know what I'm saying, vibe, enjoy the company. But people don't really have that.
And I think people really like like literally overlook that. And that's, and again, like I was saying, like over the years, but like you got to see that shit. You got to see how people not as fortunate as you, and sometimes like you gotta care for them or do something for them, because it will really go a long way. Like
Cause life hard, man. Like real deal. Like life hard, and like at times, like seeing your loved ones is what keep you going. Like when you go home, say if I was to go home right now, everything I'm dealing with wouldn't even be on my mind. You want to know why? Because I'm just enjoying my time with y'all. Like we ain't talking about work. We ain't talking about, you know, everything that I'm trying to do, everything we trying to do as far as we ain't talking about that. It might come
right.
up, but we just reminiscing, man. Like we real reminiscing,
Rogan,
talking about real deal,
Cause
man.
listen, I ain't even gonna lie to you. We about to say Rogie a lot, probably because it's a lot of shit that we hitting right now. It's hitting home because holiday time, a lot of people be going through it. And like I just said, when you at home, you're not thinking about that. Like how you just said, my apologies. When you at home, you're not thinking about nothing. Because like right now, this is the most I've ever slept in a while. Like and you know me, I don't
Yeah.
sleep. I'm literally and I'm literally working, trying to do like after work, I'm trying to work on something else. And I'm staying up late and I'm waking up early. Like I don't, you can ask my girl, I wake up 5 o'clock every morning. If that, like
Not me too. Down there 5:30.
exactly straight up. Like I ain't even gonna hold you shit. We be having conversations that
Yeah, and I'm
early.
like, yeah, like 5 a.m. No funny.
Literally, like straight up conversations. Like if we not texting on the phone at times, like literally, like, and that's what I'm saying. Here I slept the most because I'm just like, I'm at home. Like this shit hit different when you an adult. Like I'm home. Like I don't have to worry about, like you said, I don't have
Worries of the worries of the world ain't here. They back in Florida. You know what I mean?
you know, that's all my adult stress is in Florida, and I'm gonna keep it right there.
Right.
When I'm here, I don't want to bring no stress. I just want to be the problem solver. I just want to make sure that, like, all their issues is good. Cause I'm gonna worry about mine when I get down there.
Yeah, you feel me? And
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 then
and like that's also why even you know outside of just Christmas, I encourage everybody to take vacations, bro. Like that's the one thing I didn't do. Out like the last time I've been somewhere was you know for your birthday in Miami, and that was back in April. I ain't been
But
nowhere.
COVID been really crazy though. So
COVID
I
have
don't
been
know.
crazy for sure.
COVID been really
But
crazy.
sometimes, bro, like even if it's a weekend getaway, Slim, like you're, because you know what I realized. You know how like you know what's interesting about the Grinch as you know wearing them like as you get older. Like you realize more niggas is like the Grinch than like you'll think. Like fool, a lot of people are stressed out during the holiday season. Like they want to be alone. You know, for whatever the case may be, work might be just overwhelming. Like life might just be fucking them up. And then you expect them to just ignore it and you know try to put on a facade because it's a holiday season. And you know, a lot of people are bitter. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I remember when I was younger, like, you know, my mom would work miracles. I like you not work miracles
on the code, bro.
Or
Like,
I got whatever I asked for, you know? And it's like real deal, Rogie to that, Slim, real deal.
hey, listen, moms, like Lily,
Woman.
both our mothers is Wonder Woman. Cause
Real deal.
literally, like when you just said that, it hit me hard. I'm talking about staying in my grandmother's house, my mother staying in the basement. Real life, I asked for something, bro. She made that shit work.
I don't know how. And that'd be the
exactly. I don't know how, but she made that shit. I remember one year, the P, and I'm gonna let you get back to it. But this is when I knew, like, my mother realized was like work, like she realized was like my hero, G shit. Because one year, this when the P4 first came out. You know, I know my mother wasn't like in the best situation, and like I ain't want to like stress her with Christmas because I'm like, man, I'm cool. Like I don't really ask my mother for nothing. Like during that time when the PS4 came out, I was in high school, but my mother don't buy me nothing. I really like find money somehow and I'll buy everything.
Mm-hmm.
So because I didn't like asking my mother for nothing because she got other stuff to worry about. I was like, Mom, I want the PS4, but I don't want you stressed out. They're selling out. And if you could just find me a PS3 so I can just play with my friends, a used PS3, that's all I care about. Like, just give me a PS3,
For sure.
PS4. I'll just play with my friends who got the PS3. When I opened my joint and she gave me the PS4, I'm like, damn, fool. And I know the shit that she was going through that year, and just to make sure that I was happy. And the year is just a play. You like, oh, damn, this is a PlayStation. That shit mean a lot, though.
But that meant everything, man.
You feel me? Because, like, I know that you was going through something that you went out your way to make sure I was good. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I forever make sure that, like, I mean, as you should make sure your mother good, not just because of that, because she took care of me. But like that right there show you how much of a Wonder Woman shit like mothers be during the holidays. Like it's just crazy. But go ahead, Brody.
And I just think, like, just to piggyback off all of that, because it's like I remember one thing she never did. She never told me she was gonna give me something and she didn't do it. Like if she said she was gonna do it, she found a way. A lot of the times I didn't pressure, I didn't ask, I didn't react, but she made it happen. And I think like that, like that's why I think the kids make it worth it. Cause I'm pretty sure her life was hell. Like now that we know, think about everything that she just had to sacrifice to make sure that I was happy.
Yeah.
That is what Christmas is about. Like I know she broke her back, like real deal. And the thing, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, bro, and I mean, like you said, like obviously, you know, I'm gonna always have her, but like I use those characteristics. Like I look for those in my friends. Like all the people that I truly believe that I hang with will sacrifice if I'm in need. Like real deal, and vice versa. And it was like, damn, like that's showing me good. That's what love is. You know what I mean? That's why people is the Grinch. Like a lot of people ain't had no love during Christmas. Like you really need to know that, like, damn, like she made a way. I'm not saying it always has to be a miracle or something, you know, because some people parents are more fortunate, you know, than ours was. But it mean more to somebody like us who didn't have anything, man.
And the thing is, bro, I would say, and now I'm kind of seeing this is a common denominator, but a lot of like, I would say Black children, or you know, who've seen their mother become like a single mother and really grind it and get it on their own, they appreciate Christmas just due to the fact that their mothers made it happen. So like G shit, we can all come to senses that as a Black kid, if you had a mother who loved and cared about you, you gotta stop at the mothers. You had a parent,
family, anybody
who loved and cared for you. You appreciate Christmas the most because they showed you that no matter what, they always got you, no matter what the odds are. Because you can see what they went through the whole entire year, but they'll make sure this Christmas, if it's one thing you're gonna get, it's the one thing that you most likely want.
You feel me? They'll ask you, what's the one thing you want the most?
You know, and they might throw in miscellaneous gifts just to keep you occupied, but that one thing you want the most, they make it work, man. So look, Rogie to all the
man.
parents that make it happen during the
Shout out to the
holidays.
parents. Shout out to the uncles, aunties, godparents, whoever.
All loved ones.
Making somebody Christmas special for real, man.
Cause like honestly, it really would change how a person is.
Telling you.
Literally. Because just like how you said, you look at that in your friends. Look at it in your friends, the people that you're dealing with and everything. And then we can even jump on to Christmas for your loved ones. I feel like as an adult, Christmas for loved ones, I never saying like your significant other, my apologies. So Christmas for significant others and things, it's way different. I would say me personally, and I can just speak for myself, you know, my girl, I hope she don't hear me, but you know, I definitely did things differently because I appreciate that like I appreciate her. So I want to show my appreciation with the gifts. Like, and that's as I can see as you like grow and becoming an adult, you understand Christmas is different because like you said, we both saying Christmas is a selfless holiday.
Right.
So with this holiday, this is where you ain't got to buy 50 million things, but I think you need to buy
like
what's important, like the important things that she asks for. And this is, I'm not gonna lie to you, men, this is the time that we get the most brownie points. Because if you listening to the shit that she just asking about or she talking about, and you get that, hey, look, thank me later that night. After the eggnog kick in, thank me later.
Yeah.
Hey, because
I agree though, bro. I just think, you know, when you gotta, but once again, it all is back to excuse me. But it all correlate back to like, I know, right? But for real, like it all comes back to you know, what somebody would do for you without you asking. Like, yeah, this is your significant other. I know a lot of people who, you know, will go out there, wait for somebody, and like they'll get them a gift, but it's not at the same
pedigrees there.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're right.
Because this is my thing, right? For example, so say if you in a relationship and one of you make more money than the other. I think the person who doesn't make as much money has the harder job, but they have the more meaningful gifts.
Oh, for sure.
Because like they want to make you feel the way you probably gonna make them feel, because you could shout, like you could give them what they can't, real loud. Like you can give them what they can't.
And that's the thing. And I think you hit it right on the nose right there. Because a lot of the time through social media, we always get caught up in the fact that you have to be that big baller in order for you to like really like make a difference on Christmas. It's not about that. It's literally about what you can do, what presents you can do that means the most to them. If you limited with money, don't play yourself. Do not play yourself. Because it's like literally you said earlier. The first
bro, that's what I'm about to say. Like it's about self-reflection as well. Like if you know that you don't make as much, like you acknowledge that, and you still want to do something nice, you plan ahead. You can start putting aside money, but that's if you care, though. You feel me? That's if you care. But that's what Christmas is like. For example, like I said, I know that my financial situation isn't ideal, so I'm like, well, I got a month now. It's like probably Black Friday, November 26th or whatever. So I got a month. So everything I'm doing now is just putting shit aside. So where now I could just boom, it don't hit if I try to do it all at once, because that's the problem. People will try to go buy all the gifts at once and then go broke. Nah, just pace yourself.
And that's where people fuck up at. And I'm glad you said that too. That is a smart way of thinking this. You don't gotta buy it all at once, bro.
You don't.
Like you don't. If you don't got it right then and there, save your bread until you can.
Bro, and they even got shit like Klarna and shit now, like 6-month installments. Like you can pay monthly if you really want to do it for them. You know what I mean?
And let's throw this out there. It's not a shame to understand that you're not a baller. Like you're gonna have friends that got money, you're gonna have friends that don't got money. It's not a shame to find your lane and stay in it. It's not no shame to that. Because the thing is, by you staying in your lane, you can work towards getting to the next, ballpark.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can make sure that you good. Like you don't have to stress, you don't have to worry too much. Like, yeah, people can say whatever you want. you already got a girl or something like that, and she like is cool with what you doing. It don't matter about what the fuck nobody else says. All the
Literally.
outside noise is muted. You have somebody that appreciates you for what you can do. So that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? And not like I just think, like you just said, spending all at once, if you don't got it, it's so stupid because literally a week later, them bills is due. If you gotta pay bills.
You know what I mean? That's what
Literally
I'm
a
saying.
week.
Like, if you wait, you put yourself in a bind. You know what I mean?
And then like
Like,
me personally, I made sure, okay, after Christmas, like I found out because I got a lot of nieces and nephews. I got nieces, nephews, sisters, all that shit.
yeah,
So
for sure.
so at that point, I made sure, okay, I'm planning my money. And I ain't saying like, oh yeah, I ain't got it, whatever the case is. Nah, I'll make sure I plan it so I could be good. Like financially after Christmas. Cause I ain't gonna hold you. After Christmas, my birthday in April, I got a wedding in May. I got
You're married.
No. I'm
I was
not.
about to say, damn, I wasn't invited to the wedding. What the
Man, come
fuck?
on, man. You best man with it,
I was
man.
about to say,
Best
damn,
man with it,
what the
man.
fuck?
Nah, my cousin getting married, so I'm a best man in that wedding. So y'all know I got paid for that suit. I got paid for another flight. I got paid for another hotel. So
Well, I just thought about though. It's my favorite gift. And I've had people buy me like shoes. I've had people buy me, clothes and stuff. But I remember Valentine's Day 2017. Like it was right after my aunt died.
Hey,
February 2nd,
I'm
right?
not gonna say her name because her name it doesn't matter. But that was a hell of a gift. But go ahead.
Like y'all, like real deal. So, like I said, I've had people buy me shoes. I've had people buy me clothes and stuff. Even for Christmas, we bought each other clothes. Like that was what we did. But like what she did, like she told me I got something special for you. Now, like I said, my aunt had just died. Like, but I'm not even. I had a picture of my aunt on my phone that only I had of her and I in the hospital. Our last picture together. To this day, I don't know how she got that picture. But
R.P.
when I
Aunt
say
Regina.
for Valentine's Day, y'all, she got me that picture framed. She real got that junk framed so I could put up in my house. I real broke down. I'm like, dog, this is the nicest thing somebody has ever done for me. Like, you took the time out instead of just getting me, like, we could have got each other superficial shit because that's the problem with most relationships, in my opinion. Like, just period. Like, you so fixated on get her Louis and Gucci, nigga. Any nigga can buy her that.
Man,
Any
hold
girl
up.
can buy him Louis, Gucci, all of that, fool. Like, do you know me? You know what I mean? Let's rogie to that.
This is where y'all get messed up. I'm glad you said that. Anybody can buy you Louis, Gucci, Prada.
What thought does that take? That takes no thought.
Nathan, that's scammer.
You
That's
could real
scammer.
go to Saks right now and she could say, I want this, this, and this. How is that special? What significance does that have?
Man, I know a girl who's just like that. Don't give no fucks about you. Just wants your bread. Literally. And like how you just said, my girl did something like she did a very special gift to me as well. It was on Valentine's Day as well. Shit. Valentine's Day 2019, where basically 2019? Yeah, 2019.
Mm-hmm.
No, wait, yeah, it was 2019. It was 2019. I'm sorry, y'all. So Valentine's Day 2019, my girl, and this is where I ain't making it official yet. I was still being a dumb nigga. Not a dumb nigga, dumb dude, but regardless of the fact,
We
I ain't,
get
I
it,
ain't like
nigga.
I ain't like how I said it like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't
We
like how I
get
said
it. We get it.
But like G shit, she got me. I was going through like real depression. Like I didn't understand that was depression because I've never felt like that low in my life. But I literally was understanding that. Like I was waking up like, why the fuck am I just like, why am I in this position where I'm at right now? Like I was really low. She got me a jar where it's like everything had notes in it. So I had song lyrics, like quotes from like people that I inspire. Like I realized like look up to, and like quotes from her, and it was something else in like the categories. But what I do is whenever I get frustrated, whenever I feel down, I shake the jar Every time it's gonna come with like a quote that keep me going. And
Yeah,
she
bro,
know
get
like
that, man. That's beautiful. Real deal.
G shit. Like she knew that like quotes kind of keep me going. That kind of like uplift me and be like, you know what? Another day is coming.
For sure.
Literally, at times when I'm at my lowest, like lowest of lows, I grab a note. And to this day, I still have it. Where it's just like I'm just going through it, pull out a note. You know what? Let's get to it. And like how you just said, those gifts that you remember, and it could be something very simple, but it's gonna be something that means so much to you that you'll never forget.
Cause like real deal, let's think about it. I can't remember all the stuff a person has bought me. Straight up. I can remember the significant things somebody has done for me though. Because it's memorable. Like, and I think like we can really like tie it all together with this. Like, I think the beauty in Christmas is really just putting a smile on somebody else's face. Like
literally. That is the beauty of it. As you get to an adult, it's no longer about you. It's more so about seeing the emotions coming from the one that you love the most. Because their emotions is gonna like be the same type of feeling that you felt as a kid when you seen all those gifts. That's just the same. That's gonna equate to the same type of feeling. That's gonna
and you motivated, like you motivated to see that smile again. Real deal.
Man. I'm telling you, and it don't even matter what gift it
is. Yeah, like I gotta see that Joan again. Like I need to see that.
Got to like you have a long year, a hard long year. This is about to get towards the end of the year. This is the one time where I can guarantee I can see that I can see you happy. I can see you smile. Your year can be fucked up, but this one day out this year, I'm gonna make your life like none of that shit happen.
Real deal.
And that's how it is as an adult. Like at this time period, if y'all listening to, I hope that by the time you listen to this episode, you was able to make your loved ones even have a great time, great holiday, and then you know what I'm saying?
Nah, real deal, man.
It ain't even like no time. It ain't even like no like even if you're listening to it right now, and on Christmas you didn't give it to them that day, or you know whatever the case is, it's still time towards the end of the year. You can make that. You can make that special somebody happy. You know, always gotta be on Christmas.
For sure.
It could be the next day. It can be the following week. It don't matter. But the thing is, like how the main thing that we keep reiterating, it's real life about not thinking about yourself and making somebody else happy. That's the most important thing about Christmas.
We gonna Rogan. We gonna man. Take us up, brother.
Look, y'all, Christmas holiday. We just wanted to top in with y'all. Give y'all
real deal.
Cool with Christmas. Something y'all can work with. We can go ahead and just soak in the holiday.
Real deal, man. Enjoy time with y'all families, y'all loved ones, make memories. Make sure that real deal, like don't take it for granted. Real deal. COVID is crazy. We see what's going on. Just don't take anything for granted, man.
And one thing before we go off, and I'm glad you said COVID because I was gonna really forget because we really do. I don't want to talk too political. I don't want to get too far in depth with it. But all I'm gonna say is that I'm seeing that a lot of people during this COVID pandemic have to stay in the house and have to forfeit spending time with their loved ones and their family due to this virus that's going around. And like this Omarion is going crazy.
For sure.
Omarion put out ice boxing niggas. Right?
Yeah, let it touch. That's what it's really on.
G shit, and this gives and it's touching everybody.
That nigga's touching everybody. He just
touching everybody. You feel me? So like at this point, don't let that stay y'all down. You stay down, you get better, get well, and just try to like talk to your family as much as possible. You know, if it's not physically, virtually on the phone. Sadly, the situation that we going through right now, we would have wished it was been gone last year, but it's still here. So don't be down for the holidays. Always be optimistic, no matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like even if you were able to send gifts or if you're not able to send gifts, let them know what it is during the holidays or whatever the case is. But do what you can to stay optimistic. Because this day, it's not, if you're being sad and you're being down, you're being selfish.
Real deal.
This day is for your loved ones. So spread that love on Christmas, and we hope y'all do. It's D.
Stacks, man. Merry Christmas, y'all.
Merry Christmas, and we out, man.
And remember as a child, I hated Christmas, that's the worst season. The only gift I ever got was freedom. I never really worry about my